with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Fittingly, we have something that should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. He is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On the run, it's Payne. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride him again. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Craig. Fires to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Wire. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Motion from the wideout. They give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Sets his feet, it's Craig. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Payne. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
going for it all. Touchdown, TCU! He got it beat down in bounds. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Maybe a double pass. Wide open, he makes the catch. Flying down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Moving the pocket, it's Craig. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down to the air. Rushes on. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He'll throw on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida State. A pick six. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover. and getting points off of it.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up, get that ground game going.
Pulls it in. It's Ezukama. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Payne. Nice move to pick up yardage. Hits the accelerator to the right. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Long way to go on second down. Quick give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to squeak through the pile. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Sets his feet. It's Daniels. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got it, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. The Seminoles will try to convert on 4th down. On the option. He'll toss it. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Running inside, it's Payne. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off-play action. Under pressure. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Delayed to the back. It's Payne. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for a 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bonds. At midfield, he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Buys time to his left. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Burrowing for yardage. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Hands it off on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Look out! He'll throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Knowles. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, it's Payne. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. On play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his man. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip him off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Craig. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Wide receivers, they might at least have a hint of diva in them, right? Like they're always open, aren't they, according to them? And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to...
Brings it down on the right side. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Knowles want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Trying to get the corner. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls down.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. The fake and wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Quarterback changing the play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Fires to the middle. Couldn't set his feet.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. All by himself down the middle. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, TCU. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to fit.
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Drops back. It's Daniels. Rush right in his face. On target over the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And it's right down the boulevard. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From deep, it's James. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Payne. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside, it's Payne. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Craig. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Right side, it's Ezukama. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, the receiver right now is just living rent-free in that cornerback's head. Early in the game, caught a bunch of in-breaking routes. Now he catches the corner route. He can run the entire route tree, and right now, he's just running wild.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On target. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him and tackled that receiver on the screen.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll go to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Nice move there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tells to fake. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. Needs it here on 4th down. Caught. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. The running back has it. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Incomplete. And they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Second and long here. they'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Got it in the middle, it's Chroma. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Laterals it back. They're all over it. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Straight ahead, it's Chroma. Got the first down. On the move at the 30. Wide open space. Touchdown, Florida State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Hands it off. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down one.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down. Possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Great place to start for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Out wide left, it's Riles. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
No, and that's disappointing for the head coach because you drill these 2-minute, 4-minute type situations late in games. You've got to have awareness and understand what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to bleed the clock, and you can't do that if you're running out of bounds.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Hits inside, it's Chroma. There he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Payne. He's past the 30. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, TCU. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to...
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Quick give. It's Chroma. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Out wide right, it's Wild. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That one.
Pass to 6. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Seminoles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just feeds the running back. He's stopped. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the middle and wings it incomplete.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's full.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He lets one fly deep. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.